What is good? What's up? What's up? What's up, family? Welcome to Blues House, where we do that deep dive in entertainment and pop culture, hip hop culture, nerd culture, all types of culture, man. I am Blue. I'll be your guide on today's journey, the hottest headlines, thought-provoking concepts. Now, whether you're here for the celebrity news, the celebrity gossip, or whatever, man, I got something fresh and new for you today, man. You in the right place. So without further ado, my good people, let's get started.
How much time till we're on?
We're on, Ron.
What?
We're on the air right now.
I'm ready.
You. Yes, Lord. What is good? What's good? Hey, man. It's juicy today, man. We're gonna talk a little bit of this Will Smith. Is there a new Matrix on the way? Talk about this Drake freestyle that came out over the weekend, maybe last week sometime. Then we're gonna get into the Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor, Fox Sports situation. Just real nasty, man. Real nasty over there. So you know what I like for you to do, man. Hit that like, hit that share. Please subscribe. If you want to become a member, you can become a member. Go to support the channel. If you just want to support me, that'd be great, man. Becoming a member. The Cash App is always good. Throw this in the banner. So the Cash App is always good. I appreciate it. Now, let's do it. Let's get into it. What we're getting into first. Let's get into this Will Smith situation. Man. So, Will Smith, probably one of the greatest black actors ever, right? Entertainers, things of that nature. But in a recent Instagram post, Will Smith, the man, the myth, the legend himself, he posted something today. Some cryptic message, right? So we're gonna jump into the what ifs of his Matrix cryptic message. You know what I mean? In that message, he posted in 1997, the Wachowskis offered Will Smith the role of Neo in the Matrix. Smith turned it down. He chose Wild Wild West instead, believing it was a better fit for him at that time. But the question remains, what would the Matrix have been like with Will Smith as Neo? What would it have been like with Will Smith as Neo, man? Now let's consider why Will Smith turned that role down. At the time, he had just completed Independence Day and was hesitant to become typecast in these science fiction roles. Like, I guess he just didn't want to do the stuff. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to do it. So that decision led to speculation about how the Matrix might have differed with Smith as the lead. You know what I'm saying? After he turned that role down, a lot of people speculated how that would have differed with Smith as the lead. I don't know. Would he have been a dope Neo? I really couldn't tell you. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But for those who don't know, if you never saw the Matrix, let's check in real quick.
Whoa. Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you...
Now, hopefully y'all have seen this movie, because I know they're gonna hit me with a copyright strike, so I'm gonna pause it there. Neo from the Matrix was played by Keanu Reeves. He ended up being the one. The Matrix went on to be, fantabulous film, right? But could he have brought, what type of energy, what type of charisma could Will Smith, Big Willie style, have brought to Neo, right? Could he have brought, because Keanu came the way he came, what would Will, especially back then, right? This is like like I said earlier, this is not Wild Wild West. I'm sorry. This is Independence Day Will Smith. This is fresh off the back of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Will Smith. What is he bringing? What is Cuz bringing? What would the homie Will Smith bring to the role of Neo? It would have had to take a whole totally different tone, right? It would have the dynamic between Neo and Morpheus would have been totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would have really happened with that? That's what I kind of want to ponder. Like, what would have really happened? I think it would have been dope. I think it would have been dope, but I don't know if it would have went on to become what it became. I don't know if the Matrix would have just, you know what I'm saying? I think Keanu put that time in. I don't know if Will would have put the time, especially back then. I don't know if Will puts the time in to learn the martial arts, the kung fu, all this, that, and the third. I don't know if he does that. I really don't know. I don't know if we could have had him as the one with Morpheus. You know what I'm saying? Who would and would Trinity still have been played by can't think of her name right now. Right on tip of my tongue, but you know what I'm saying? Would that have flown? Would that have, especially back then, would that have flown? I don't know. I really don't know. That's something we would just have to
You were so
ponder.
sure it was real.
I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it is.
What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference?
And the Matrix was ahead of its time, man. Like the Matrix, when the Matrix dropped, it became the gold standard for sci-fi movies everywhere, right? It became the gold. When I say the gold standard, that's what I mean. The gold standard for movies everywhere. You know? So I don't know. I really don't know what have happened. Really don't know. But we know what came after that, since once he turned that down, you know, he explained his reasoning for turning that movie down. He mentioned that the Wachowskis' pitch didn't resonate with him at the time. What they pitched to him just wasn't good. That's what he said. He said he couldn't get jiggy with that shit, I guess. You know, and that's his prerogative. But I think it went on to change, and I think this might have been his first flop. Would the next move been his first flop? Because I think he had, after turning that down, I think he did Men in Black, if I remember correctly. Then he did Wild Wild West, right? The impact of Wild Wild West on it was a box office disappointment, right? And if I'm remembering correctly, this might have changed the way he started taking roles after Wild Wild West. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he started thinking, especially after The Matrix went on to do crazy numbers, he probably was looking like, damn, I could have been over there with that. So who knows what would have been if he would have stayed on with The Matrix. Who knows? I don't know. We don't know.
Before there was a Secret Service, before there was a CIA, before there was an FBI, there was
Jim West.
But behind every great man is a
we
beautiful
ain't gonna play it too much. Not too much on Will. Not too much on that. But yeah, what would have happened, you know, if he didn't do this movie? And this movie was not all that. It really wasn't. It really was not all that, you know. But he did it. What would happen? What do y'all think would have happened? You know, what do y'all think would happen? Now back to this Instagram post, right? It sparked rumors about maybe him being in a new Matrix, in a new film, or maybe he could be collaborating on something that's Matrix adjacent, a spinoff, something, right? Or is it just, he could have been dropping, he could have did that and just been reminiscing, saying, hey, because Will Smith be playing online, he be on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? He be on Twitter, he does these things. He really learned how to use social media in the best way possible, and maybe this is just one of those things where he's reminiscing about the what ifs, the what could have been, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, a past decision. But as we think about these questions, it's evident how critical roles are for these actors in their careers, right? When we think of people turning down certain roles and then said movie goes on to be a giant, a phenomenon, a cultural impact. And we think about how these single decisions lead to, different paths for these actors, not only in the journey, but also the cultural impact of said actor, right? Think of Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves had been doing films before. I knew him from Bill and Ted, Point Break. But that Matrix, though, that changed the game for Keanu Reeves. It changed the game. Not only for Keanu Reeves, it changed the game for Hollywood. That Matrix, though, come on, cuz. That shit changed the game. For real, for real. Bullet time, or whatever they was calling it, every film that came out after that had a bullet time scene in it. The slow motion joint. Everyone. Y'all let me know what y'all think about old Willie, Big Will. Will Smith, you know what I'm saying? He one of the greatest actors of our time. One of the greatest entertainers. He just overall, dope with what he does. So I gotta give him that. I gotta give it up for that. But y'all let me know. How do y'all feel about him not taking on the role of Neo in the Matrix? Do you think it was for the better? Do you think it was for the worse? Let me know. Let me know what y'all think. Now, speaking of actors who were rappers or rappers turned actors, actors turned rappers, let's get into this Drake freestyle, Irish freestyle situation. Drake has been, I don't know if he can resuscitate his career or how people look at him. Let me say that. I don't know. And this freestyle to me didn't do any better. And I know it came out, I want to say it came out either during the height or right at the tail end of the beef, maybe during his Heart Part 6 period in time, right after that, something like that. That's when I think it came out. But he drops this freestyle and it's just the victimhood mentality is wild to me, right? It is wild to me, man. This came out January 3rd. He surprised all his fans fighting Irish freestyle, lyrics that many have interpreted as disses towards Kendrick or LeBron. But let's break down some things, right? Let's break down some things. Let's maybe take a little listen. Let's take a little listen. Let's take a little listen and see what's good. Do we have that? Yeah, we got that. Let's see.
I love you.
Yeah, the summer is over, I missed it. Barrel was smoking, I kissed it. Fair showed us the renters for Texas, it's unrealistic. Cut him the
And this
checks,
is done by
like
the
reviewing the
conductor.
budgets and limits. Just pay the man. The world fell in love with the gimmicks. Even my brothers got tickets. Seemed like they loved every minute. Just know the shit is personal to us and it wasn't just business. Analyzing behavioral patterns in someone suspicious. Niggas was never happy for me when I run up the digits, or when I'm breaking world records still as I guzzle a Guinness, or when I get my fifth made back because the color is different. Remember we traded watches, I gave you the Arabic dial, you gave me a numbered edition. You would even check up on my son like a pediatrician. Sure convinced the gang that shit was rooted in love when it isn't. Show me how different we are, there's blessings in
Now I can't lie,
juxtaposition.
Drake's
I
spitting
guess
on
now
this.
you boys gotta abandon
He's
your summer
spitting.
tradition. Cold shoulders I gave in the hand,
But I don't know if
come with the
it's what
distance.
people want to
Figure
hear.
we was always gonna be close like ovens and kitchens. I was sadly mistaken, the loyalty wasn't a given. It's all good. And niggas cry the blues for you saying it wasn't malicious. Talking about we family, well, I'm not the cousin to visit. God forbid we ever gotta tarnish your public image. All that brother talk as if I really discovered a sibling. 6 degrees, my memories retrieving our humble beginnings. Niggas wanted trouble, grabbed a shovel and dug up some ditches. Cover my body in dirt, but that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was a body double, and we've done dozens of switches. Niggas tried to light the front gate up. It wasn't for Christmas. I said a prayer that morning for Sean, and it wasn't religious. It came from a place of desperation and utter submission. Rapping was over for now. It came like a sudden decision. I don't give a fuck about you snakes or these other musicians. Niggas started fucking with my family. I'm going to prison.
Okay.
And we all crashing out together. My brother's complicit. Who put a pipe bomb in your trunk and was an exhibit? I'm trying to blow the doors off that bitch when you touch the ignition. But then I gotta remember who made this shit come to fruition. It's me. Who's got the most to lose and who's in that other position? Signal conversations where I hope they got double encryption. I hate to see the empire crumble on judges' convictions. This nigga pulled a rabbit out the hat and y'all love a magician. It's funny to see you all rejoicing and hugging and kissing. What are we celebrating? I'll rent out the club at Edition. Nothing was the same with all you bitches and nothing's forgiven. But next time, bury me in gold. My blood is Egyptian. The Dennis James come out when the vodka is flooding my system. I don't have a drinking problem. I got a subtle addiction. I got my father's habits and I got my mother's permission. My dad has another child. I told him that wasn't my sister. Grew up with dozens of Jews, churches with dozens of Christians. Also developed a deep respect for the Muslim religion. I'm staring at my daddy while y'all tell me I wasn't that nigga. That's fucking crazy.
So yeah, that's his freestyle. You know, that's his freestyle. What do y'all think of that freestyle? Salute the conductor who produced it. You know.
Yeah, the summer is over. I missed it. Barry was smoking. I kissed.
My bad, y'all.
I love you.
Come on, stop. But yeah, so conductor did it. I really don't know what to say about it. Like I said, he's spitting on it, man. It is what it is. It just sounds real victim. It's victimhood. It's still victimhood. Closing lines. Drake appears to be, addressing Kendrick Lamar's earlier diss from Meet the Grams, where K-Dot took aim at his family and personal life, and Drake countered those lines with what he said. I can't remember the exact line, but just trying to dismiss the criticism that's leveled against him. And we can go back and play some Meet the Grams if you want to. Do y'all want to hear some Meet the Grams? Y'all want to hear some Meet the Grams? Nah, we don't need to hear no Meet the Grams, right? But is he dissing LeBron James? That's what a lot of people want to know. Is he dissing LeBron James? Right? And excuse me, he got a line. Remember, we traded watches. I gave you the Arabic dial. You gave me the numbered edition. Those are the watches right there. And it looks like Drake had some words for LeBron James. This is from Shanta on his Twitter page. And this is, like I said, it's got to be in reference to, because it's a weird title, Fighting Irish. And we ain't talking Notre Dame. Who was on Fighting Irish? Who was doing that? LeBron James played for the Fighting Irish in high school. Drake. The thing about Drake is he ain't no dummy, right? We know he ain't no dummy. The dude real petty, and he he ain't stupid, man. He is not stupid. I ain't even gonna play Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams is we don't need to play it, right? We don't need to play Meet the Grams. We're not gonna play it. We're not gonna play Meet the Grams. But I do think it was this LeBron James. I really do. It's been, it's been a series of back and forth between him and K-Dot. But it seems I don't know if this will reignite the feud between him and K-Dot, or if this is just gonna be hip hop fans, speculating and doing what we do. But they're rival. You can tell this is still on. He was supposed to go disappear, just lay low, and you could tell this has just been on his brain. Just Drake, go sit down, bro. Like, go sit down. It's time to just sit. Time to sit, man. Time to sit. Now you're coming at LeBron with the Fighting Irish reference. I guess he feels betrayed by the whole, if you listen to it, it's like he's feeling betrayed by LeBron or his friends. You know what I'm saying? Especially with LeBron supporting K-Dot at the pop out, right? Y'all seen this. Y'all remember this. Y'all remember this, right? Who was at the pop out? There he is. Right there at the pop out. Grooving. I mean, well, who wouldn't be at the pop out grooving? If I was at the pop out, I'd be grooving. Having a ball at the pop out. Hey, look, this is a slap, cuz. This is a slap. I'm here. Plus, I mean, K-Dot my dude too. Right? If I'm LeBron, I'm like, hey, look, K-Dot my dude too, homie. So of course I'm here at the, getting the slaps. Getting the slaps from the homie. Of course. So, he got it. It's just on his mind and he feeling bad, man. And LeBron was enjoying himself, man. He was having a good time, man. He wasn't even bothered that he was at the K-Dot pop out and he wasn't worried about what Drake got to say. But the public reaction from this freestyle it's been cool. Some of the fans, has been rocking with it. Some fans analyzing every single line, it's getting a little, I don't want to say it's getting a little tiring. I'm tired of hearing from Drake in this aspect. Let's break down some other lyrics from other people. Drake, you lost, and you not you're not talking about something that I necessarily want to hear. I don't care about you and LeBron, right? I don't care about you and LeBron, bro. I just don't. It's not a strong rebuttal to me. It's cool, but it's cool. But it's not the strongest of rebuts. It just sounds real, y'all hated on me, or y'all turn y'all back on me. Oh, woe is me. But what about Drake? But what about Drake? That's what it sounds like, And we know diss tracks, like this play, they big role in hip hop, influencing how the masses, how even us as consumers, how we think, how we look at the relationships between other rappers, the hierarchy in the industry, right? They can assert the dominance between said rapper or whatever. But they also risk alienating themselves from said audience. And this might be the, I don't know, is this the breaking point for the fans when it comes to Drake? I don't know. A lot of people like to say, oh, Drake is Drake. I don't know, man. I don't know if Drake is Drake. I really don't know if Drake is Drake. It might be done for him. Fold him up. And get him on up out of here. But we're going to continue to monitor this and see what's going on between Drake, K-Dot, LeBron, whoever else is in the spotlight when it comes to this beef, man. I ain't think that carried over into 2025, but I guess so. I guess so. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all let me know, you know, what y'all think about this freestyle. Did y'all like it? Is it good or not? Let me know. Now, let's get to the mess. Let's get to the mess. Jesus, let's get to the mess. Oh, Skip Bayless. Skip. But Skip, what is going on with Skip? Jeez, it's nasty over there, man. It is nasty over there, man. Skip Bayless, former Fox Sports hairstylist Nashawn Farajai, I think that's how you pronounce, filed a lawsuit alleging sexual harassment and misconduct by several individuals over there at FS1. Right? Several individuals over there at FS1, including Skip Bayless, Charlie Dixon, who I think is the head of the president of content over there, and Joy Taylor. How did Joy Taylor even get into this situation? Now, Farajai claims that during her tenure from 2012 to 2024, she endured a hostile work environment. Hostile work environment. That's what she claiming, man. She claimed it was hostile over there. And y'all need to treat her better, right? So she said. But when was this? 2024. She said then the executives and the talent engaged in inappropriate behavior without fear of repercussions. This is what she said. She said that, you know. Oh, wrong way. Uh-oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. I'm giving y'all LeBron James again, huh? This is crazy. My bad, y'all. My bad. Why is it doing that? My bad, y'all. But see, I'm up. Had a good flow and was messing it up. That's all right. We're gonna keep it going. Well, where did I stop at? Yeah, so they had engaged in inappropriate behavior without fear of repercussions. Now, FS1, wild over there, seems like. Got some things going on. They got to iron out some stuff. According to the lawsuit of Farajai alleges that Skip offered her $1.5 million for sexual favors and made unwanted advances. Additionally, she accuses Fox Sports executive Charlie Dixon, which is the white guy right there in the circle, as you see, of groping her at a company event. Farajai contends that her complaints to Human Resources was disregarded, leading to her wrongful termination in 2024. So she got fired for this joint. She got basically fired for being a whistleblower, y'all. She got fired for being a whistleblower. That is her right here to the right. Now, I believe that's her fixing Joy Taylor's hair. Like we said, she was a hairstylist for FS1 for those years while she was there. You know, that's Skip and her right here. Skip just looked like he was scheming. Don't Skip look like he was scheming right here? Skip was scheming. Skip said, I got 1.5 million for you, baby. Come on. Then we get Acho and Joy. It's some stuff going on, man. It's some stuff going on, right? Here is what was read or a piece of the filings, right? So let's read that real quick. Said in approximately February 2020, Miss Taylor asked Miss Farajai to meet her for lunch in Beverly Hills. When Miss Farajai arrived, this is what she says about Joy Taylor, right? This is what she says about good old Joy Taylor. Says when she found Miss Taylor with a man, Emmanuel Acho. Miss Farajai did not know Mr. Acho could tell that the two were romantically involved. A few months after meeting Mr. Acho at lunch, Miss Farajai noticed him in the hallway while at work. Miss Farajai later asked Miss Taylor if Mr. Acho also worked at Fox. Miss Taylor confirmed and explained that she wanted Mr. Acho to eventually recommend her on the show Speak for Yourself. Miss Fairjob became alarmed and warned Miss Taylor that she should probably not sleep with Mr. Dixon and Mr. Acho at the same time. Now, she had previously in the lawsuit had said about how she knew Joy Taylor and Charlie Dixon was bumping uglies. So when she first met Joy for dinner or something like that, Charlie Dixon was there, right? But she knew that Joy was married, but she also kind of figured out that Charlie Dixon was bumping uglies with Joy. Her husband found out about it. They end up divorcing, allegedly. This is all alleged. All alleged. This right here is saying later on she met Joy again and with Mr. Acho there and kind of put two and two together that she was bumping uglies with Acho. It's nasty over there at Fox Sports 1. Right? Now, Ms. Fairjob brings forth this action because for over a decade at Fox, she was coerced to endure misogynistic, forced to endure a misogynistic, racist, and ableist workplace where executives and talent were allowed to physically and verbally abuse workers with impunity. This is what the lawsuit stated. FS1 at the time came out with their rebuttal, and they said, we take these allegations seriously and have no further comment at this time, given this pending litigation. That's what a spokesperson at Fox at FS1 has claimed, right? Now, the individuals named in this lawsuit, they ain't responded to it. So we haven't heard from Acho, Joy, Skip. We ain't heard from none of them yet. Not yet. Not yet. Now, this lawsuit raises significant concerns about the legal and reputational ramifications for both the individuals involved. You know what I'm saying? In this FS1 organization, there's also prompts a broader discussion about workplace culture and behavior within the sports media, because it seems like it's something nasty going on over there. I really can't explain it. You know what I'm saying? But we got to see what's good. Some policies, some training, because I don't. Reading the lawsuit, it sounds nasty. I'm trying to put some things together. I'm gonna have to go back and reread it and see because it's her word against everybody else's word, especially when it comes to the Charlie Dixon situation, because she said that Charlie Dixon groped her, right? So it'll be her word against his, but she did say that she brought it up at HR during her tenure there at FS1. So, but this is just messy because it just seemed like she just came out throwing Joy underneath the bus to say that Joy slept away to the top. Now, I'm not gonna say she did or she didn't, but if you read the complaint, she acts like Joy was just a pretty face. You know what I'm saying? I remember when she first showed up on FS1, she was already doing certain things. She was on she was doing CBS Sports Radio, I think, at the time. Also, like she's a very knowledgeable person. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to stick up for her or whatever. I'm pretty sure she could have been compromised into doing some things. I want to get into the Joy side of things because that's where it gets real nasty. The flip side, he offered $1.5 million to hit. She said, I'm married, right? Flip said, well, aren't you Muslim? Don't y'all got all, Muslims have multiple wives? She just kept trying to play Skip off. At one point in time, she even said, I got cancer. Skip still was trying to get it. Skip got mad because he thought that Shannon hit it. Like, it's just a lot of names being thrown around. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's probably only gonna get crazier. You know what I'm saying? When more evidence comes out, with more things comes out. But I want to focus on Joy because she just threw Joy underneath the bus and told Joy, you know what I'm saying? it's oh man. It's not funny, but it's funny, because and I don't want to say that it's not like I grew up watching these, you know what I'm saying, but it's certain things now when I look back, Joy Taylor and Acho, you know what I'm saying, were they bumping, you know what I'm saying? Were they rubbing bellies together, bumping the uglies? Yeah, were they doing the horizontal mumbo or whatever, were they doing that? Were they doing that? You know, this is it's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Salute to everybody involved. I hope I want to hear what people got to say. I told normally real vocal. Some, quiet. I know Joy she's probably gonna do well. I don't know. These lawyers nowadays, they might tell them, just be quiet. But this is nasty work, man. Look at Skip. Look at Skip. Skip looked like he was, man. What is it? What Lil Wayne was at, Skip? But yeah, that's her. This is her doing Joy Taylor's hair. That's her Instagram. I wouldn't say that was either her Instagram or Twitter page. Not a ugly woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what her ethnicity is. She could be Muslim. By that name, I'm guessing she's of Persian descent. I want to say of Islamic or Arabic descent or Middle Eastern descent. Let me say it like that. But this FS1 thing, it's gonna blow up. This is only gonna go like wildfire. Like wildfire. Like wildfire. It's finna get that probably tomorrow. Look out, world. Look out, world. I see this thing getting big. And so many people involved. Skip, Joy, Acho, the Dixon dude. Even tried to slide Shannon in there. Like it's a lot of people involved. I'm pretty sure I want to hear from Marcellus Wiley. What's the other black dude? I can't even think his name because I don't even like him. Whitlock, Jason Whitlock. I want to hear from all of them. If you worked at Fox during this tenure, I want to know what's going on. Give us the tea, cuz. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think of this. This got to be. I know y'all looking. It's nasty work, right? Nasty work. Skip, what you doing over there, Skip? What are you doing? Nasty. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about Skip, man. All right, that's it for me today. Thanks for visiting Blues House and kicking it with me, man. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. I'm gonna bring you more opinions and engaging interview. And I'm gonna bring you some engaging interviews coming up. Please join our community so you can stay informed, entertained, and inspired. And until next time, yo, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep that shit real. I'm Blue Minotti. This has been Blues News here at the Blues House. Peace.